Hey, what's up, everybody? This is coming to you live from Fort Myers, Florida. This will be, from what I can tell, I don't think there's been that many audits here other than by the actual news stations. So tonight, we're actually going to try to do an audit on them tonight. We're walking up there now, so it'll be a few minutes before we actually get over there. But yeah, tonight we're going to be doing the Fort Myers Police Department downtown. And as soon as I get over there, I'll get you kind of an address on it. And we're also going to be doing, there's a jail system down here. Like the jail building down here is like, I don't know, like 10 stories. It's huge. So, like I said, down here, what's up, Bondra? So basically, we're going to be working our way. We're here in downtown Fort Myers, Florida. This is a pretty public area downtown. Basically, I know since I moved here, I've seen like a really huge jail down here. Sorry, everybody. Stream's dropping in and out, so I don't know how it's going to react down here being downtown in Fort Myers, Florida. Could be messing with my Verizon signal a lot down here. But the Fort Myers Police Department is actually pretty much off away from these buildings. Oh, here we go. Fort Myers, Florida, Lee County. Fort Myers, Florida, Lee County Justice Center. It's at 1700 Monroe Street, Fort Myers, Florida. And just to show, I'm in downtown. These public sidewalks here. So all of this is viewable from the public. Should be pretty interesting down here. Hopefully we'll have some nice action because it is, like I said, it's downtown. It's Friday night. There's a lot of clubs over here. Pretty much I don't think I'll be hitting them areas up. Kind of hang out in these areas and try to catch the people they're bringing in. It doesn't look like they're open. But if you ever decide to visit here or have to get somebody out here, 7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday. That was the entrance to the public or the County Justice Center. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out here. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this Justice Center is huge. Hey, I see you. Yeah, it's a pretty big building. I'll get a better view of it actually when I come back up the street here. We'll be able to see the other areas. Another little eyeball. But yeah, if you guys been with me the past few nights, I was working the Cape Coral, Florida area, Cape Coral Police Department area, Cape Coral City Hall area all at night. And basically had no contact whatsoever. Right now it is like 80 degrees here right now. It's not too bad. Today we were almost up to 90 degrees, so it's pretty interesting. I don't want to miss all the areas here. It's Justice Center. It's pretty awesome. It's huge. I don't ever want to go in there. Yeah, we're sitting down here at this time of the year. It doesn't really get down below 70 or 75 at night. Pretty much just hangs around the 80s, 85 degrees. It's not too bad. We're going to work around this Justice Center here, show it to you. And then we're also going to head over to the Fort Myers Police Department. And actually all the city employees down here have a nice little parking garage too. They have their own like 5-story parking garage downtown here. I think that's pretty much for all the jailers and everybody else. Surprised there's no signs here at all, saying I can't walk up into that little alley there. Might be like a bait area. All right. I'm surprised it's not as busy as it is. I thought it would be down here tonight. Jail main lobby. Let's see what we got here. And then we got Lee County Sheriff's Office, security lobby here. I think we're gonna go in the lobby, hear people yelling. Like I said, I'm downtown right now, so a lot of people are screaming and partying down here. Yeah, must be a team day out here for sure. Coming out here. Yeah, you can hear all the goobers in the background partying. Just trying to get the little sound in on the video. No problem with that. Exercising their First Amendment rights. That's exactly what I'm doing. Except I don't have a few drinks in me yet. Boy, this place is loaded. I bet you there's cameras up there I probably can't even see on the top of this place. It's huge. I don't know where that camera goes. It kind of pokes over the top of the building so they don't come out the roof, I guess. Yeah, it's a pretty big building. Pretty big building. But being downtown here, you never know. Well, see if we can go ahead and just film the police. He took off pretty quick. I know he's seen me though. Being right here at the police department area. And this is downtown Fort Myers. Not to insinuate anything, but the police department they put down here, like one of their headquarters, is pretty much off of Martin Luther King Drive. It can be. They say it's a rough area, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't ever had any issues down here. Everybody's been nice and polite to me. So, basically, we're just waiting for the crosswalk here because the police department is right up under that red light there at the end, and that's where we're going to be going next. But yeah, you see this place right across the street here. This is the city police department parking area, parking garage. Yeah, I don't think it's just police because I see like vans and stuff up in there and utility and maintenance. So it's pretty much. Again, I'm still following the public sidewalk here. No signs anywhere saying I can't approach the building, or I think it's pretty much all public. Let's see, welcome to our tobacco free. Well, definitely can't have my cigarette here. It's pretty nice to be a 5-story parking garage. Like they don't want you to leave the garage. It's so nice. That benches. But little background. If you do any research on, if you go to Google and you type in, Fort Myers Police Department harassments or anything like that, and look up they've not had a good track record over the past few years, maybe even longer than that in Lee County. That's the county I'm in, but from what I get, they pretty much, it could be anything from harassment to, just basically a lot of the cops, from what I understand, were just breaking their own laws and something about, giving out information to drug dealers. I don't know if it was like informant information or what, but I know they let go a lot of people around here. But, the main thing that caught me on this is they haven't had any real auditors out here. I mean, they've had NBC News doing an investigative story and Wink News and ABC and all that stuff, but they're pretty much a commercial photography and video, news, and I haven't seen any, private journalists or First Amendment auditors out here yet. So it needs to be in the books and documented somewhere on video. So decided to come out here tonight and go ahead and do First Amendment rights video out here. Sorry, I'm just keeping my eye over my shoulder in this area. So if I'm pausing in my talking, it's just that, and I'm trying to catch my breath. Well, we're almost there. Building right in front of me is the Fort Myers Police Department. So we're gonna do it right. Being so close to the police department, I'm not gonna break any rules. I'm gonna use the public areas like I'm allowed to do. Do any videoing I want to out here. And pretty much if they need to get put in check, I'll tell them whatever I want to tell them. But, I don't go for that. I don't go to instigate or put any officer's life, in any kind of safety, jeopardy or whatever. I just, it goes both ways. You pay me respect, I'll pay you respect. If you're not ignorant and you know the law, then yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I hear you, Andrew. Definitely not really intelligent. And I think that goes more along the line of they pretty much have ego issue, or they just like poking out that chest and showing that they're wearing that badge. Yeah, I think they rebuilt this building. I don't know how long ago. It's pretty nice. I don't know. I need to look that Big Nick up, south of Florida accountability. I didn't actually look them up yet. There was another one, Freedom. So they call it Freedom. I think that's what he's called, and he's actually in Charlotte County and like Punta Gorda and Northport, which is only like a half hour to 45 minutes away from me. I've shot him some messages on his comments on some of his videos. I don't know how quick he responds, but yeah, I would love. I mean, he does pretty good. He's actually pretty cool. He seems to be real professional, knows what he's doing, and basically, yeah. I mean, I think that I would love to team up with some people, because in numbers, it's always more interesting. And and it's nice just that I appreciate y'all watching, especially on a live feed here. It puts my safety. So basically, we're gonna check this out here. Yeah. Lobby closed on city holidays. Oh, here we go. So after 4:45 p.m., well, that seems really early. You got to use the intercom station. I don't understand those hours. That's like not even banker hours. 4:45? Who in the hell came up with that time? Couldn't do an extra 15 minutes? Make it 5 o'clock? Well, since your doors are all locked and closed, I'm just going to sit here and record everything I can. That's how, Cape Coral Police Department had the same kind of deal, but at least their lobby was open, in case somebody maybe was running from somebody, or, their safety was at jeopardy. It's nice being able to run up in a lobby with cameras everywhere. Another cool thing about this place, oh yeah, they definitely know I'm here. See that one right there looking at me? How you doing? How's your mama and them? Let's see what we got here. Falling off. Oh, that's kind of cool. And now, like I was talking about the officers here, I do respect, they've had a lot of officers killed in the line of duty here. And some for just the stupidest reasons. But my heart does go out to those fallen officers, and it sucks either way. I wish there was that mutual respect on each side. Hey, does everybody see this? They got a blue neon line out here. It's actually like that's pretty cool. It's actually like a monument. Because I'm not sure how long ago. It's been less than a year. Right at a year, they had an officer get shot down here, and it pretty much struck the community pretty big. But that's what this is. For service dogs. That's cool. You guys take a look at that. Looks like we got enough light out here to be able to see everything. There's that neon blue thin line. Everybody's got their own thing on that blue line, but me, just like other people have said it, to me it's like no different than a gang, Bloods or Crips or whoever, it's your colors. And I feel like, that blue line, yeah, I'm smiling for all the cameras. That blue line basically to me is representing a gang. I mean, there is, and I explained the other day, there is good and bad gangs, but you're still a gang. And the thing that really pisses me off about that blue line is when they stick it through an American flag that's blacked out with no colors in it and a stupid blue line going through it. Yeah, I think it's very disrespectful. But, gangs have to have their own gang symbols too. That's right, Bonder. Tell them. They gotta have them. Boy, I like this place more than Cape Coral. There's so many public accesses out here. Like if you remember Cape Coral the other night when we went in there, we couldn't even, somebody's slowing down behind me here. Not a cop though, being nosy. Somebody couldn't even get behind the fence. Had a huge fence there, and I kind of got the camera over it a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Fort Lauderdale. Appreciate that, Sherry W, or Mrs. AOF, sorry. Yeah, I appreciate that. Fort Lauderdale. Well, it's not real far away, it's just the fact that, be nice to people team up out here. That's kind of cool. See a couple patrol cars sitting over here. Nobody in them. But again, it's a public parking lot, so we paid for it, folks. So it's not fenced in, so we can walk around pretty much all we want. They do got some really nice, sharp vehicles out here. They're always nice and shiny. I've never really looked at these vehicles to see if they carry the same gang symbol. So we shall see. I don't think they have the gang symbol on here. It's pretty sweet vehicles though, that's for sure. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Seen one, you've seen them all. A couple of them over here, but we're right actually beside a bus terminal. I'm not really sure if that's the city bus terminal or Greyhound or both. I think it's the city one. So they probably got like a substation in there or something like that. Alright, so, ooh. Man, I wish I'd have went that way. Yeah, I wanted to do a go around the perimeter of this fence because every time I came over here, they actually, I think it's over there on the other side. Can't really see it as good. They got these armored military style vehicles that they just look like they're there to mess your day up and your house and everything around you. I guess it's like ride control or whatever, or I don't know what they use those vehicles for, but they scare the hell out of me, that's for sure. I mean, the cops don't even have to have those. They basically can drive around just whatever they're in and scare the hell out of people. Yeah. I'm thinking, I'm gonna get some contact here sooner or later. There is some people out here kind of eyeballing me, but now again, this is in a kind of a low income area back over here other than downtown. And I think that just goes to a separate building back there. So we're gonna walk back around this way and go ahead and film that front again and try to get in that fence better. And so we can get over there to the tanks and armored vehicles. Yeah, there's a lot of homeless down here. I passed a few on the way out. They're sleeping on benches. It's pretty common down here. They sleep right on the sidewalks. Yeah, paramilitary. Yeah, it's scary though. I'll tell you what. I almost thought somebody was in that vehicle in front of me looking at me. It's just the way the light was reflecting. I thought he had his phone up and was just like recording me. Nobody in there. Nobody yet. Maybe, again, it's nighttime. I do a lot of these. I always catch them at night first, and then I'm going to sneak in the daytime. But, I mean, so far, I haven't really had any contact. Hey, how you doing? You know, what the hell? Anything. Between Cape Coral and now here. You know, like I said, I just got here, so the night is still young. For y'all, if you're up later tonight, I'll probably on my way home tonight, I may do a short tour of Cape Coral PD again. I don't know. I've looked so many stories up on that place, and it's just really hard to believe that they're behaving that good. But you know, don't know until you try a few times. One time's not going to do it. So I figured I'd be really sneaky. Pop up on there. What's up, Uprising? How you doing? Oh, let me get back on the sidewalk here. I don't want them to say that I took out a tuft of grass or something. Yeah, actually, I don't know much about if they homeless around here. I've heard 50-50 on that. I mean, obviously I don't ever see any of them sleeping really on the streets as much. So I think they do say something, but it's not like going to Vegas or California somewhere where they're just, everybody's just laying around. I think they do more for the community out here than a lot of other cities, as far as housing and stuff at night. But yeah, I mean, it makes you wonder out here. It's like, this is Florida. No, Uprising, this one's actually locked. It actually says after 4:45, I have to use the intercom. They're open Monday through Friday, like 7:30 to 4:45 p.m. 4:45 just flips me out. It's like, really? Can be like a normal business at 5 o'clock. But see, that irritates me though, because Cape Coral, I got into that lobby no problem after hours. And the cool thing about it is in case, I'm running from somebody or somebody's in danger and they don't have time to pick that phone up, but they're right here at the police station, especially in this area, they can just walk right in the lobby instead of having to wait for an intercom button. You know what I mean? It's just, I figured it would be a law. Oh, we got some friends out here tonight. Over here snacking. What's up, duckies? Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack. Boy, these things are chill. Could be secret spy ducks. You never know. I think they're real. I don't think they're drones. Well, this place is loaded. Every corner up there has got these massive cameras that look like they're from like the early. Oh, sweet. A couple nice bikes in there. I don't want to really walk up. It doesn't say that I can't walk up there. Yeah, actually it says it. Let's see. That says 4-mile parking only. And then the FMPD no trespassing sign. There's all the public utilities, the drives. So, by law, I can walk up to this sign. And as you can see, there's the sign, there's my feet. And there's the big ass dumpster. Woo! So we're gonna walk a straight line for the police officers here. I'm gonna walk my nice straight line in recording. But that's that rule pretty much over there. Yeah, the ducks are on patrol. It pretty much is for this driveway here, but we'll just go on out of this. Because yeah, I can actually walk right where the ducks are and come around and be closer, but you pretty much can see what's in there. Looks like a little maintenance area or whatever, a little prepping area. All right, so these are probably, I'm gonna say where these cars are, these are probably police personal vehicles. Yeah, and I'm not trying to go out and cause any officers any safety issues or cause any problems for them other than if they're breaking our First Amendment or any of my amendment rights, especially my second. I don't want to break that. Sorry about that, guys. It actually lasted longer out there. Yeah, it's very quiet out here, just like Cape Coral, man. It's just people just don't want to do anything. But I expect, because it is Florida, this town wakes up like late at night, like 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. People are out here having a ball. Yeah, it looks like they had like a Hummer tank or something out here before. Oh yeah, here we go. Check this thing out. Yeah, zombie ducks. Look at this serious bastard. I mean, it's got like a million tires on it. Probably bulletproof. Might be like a bomb vehicle where you can throw the bomb in the back of it or something. I don't know. Man, I wish I could get in that other side. Well, I'm not going to be able to park because the fence is in the way. What the hell that sign's in? Oh, this is better light on this side. And they got their own private generator out here in case they need to make power or emergency. Yeah, it's a SWAT vehicle. Check that booger out. Nice. SWAT. Wow. Can you imagine that thing coming up behind you in the middle of the night? Jesus. I don't even think they use Rams anymore. They just run that damn thing through the door. Oh my God. That's just awesome. Oh, okay. I think Mrs. AOF. Yeah, that's cool. So they brought it up to Walmart before and let kids and stuff get in them. Yeah, that would. I guess that would be really cool in a kid's eyes. I know my two sons would be excited. Wow. Yeah, I wish I could see that motor in there. I mean, if you look behind that front wheel there, you can see how huge the spring is. The spring is like the size of a normal car's tire, basically. You think it's you think it's a stick or an automatic? All right. So, unbelievable. It's like I want to be irritated, but at the same time, it's like, huh. It's like, do I have to go find one and just stare at them for a while? Because I really think, like I said a few years back, over the past couple of years, they have not been good with injustice-wise. They've been in a lot of trouble. Yeah, you ain't kidding. That thing is ready for war. That's insane. I swear there was like some kind of a Hummer tank out here before. Maybe they're using it tonight. Probably, I don't know, probably $500,000 probably in taxpayer money. Just way crazy. Oh, why do I always got to go to the wrong fence? So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to see if we can miss his headlights a little because I think he's seen me. And that's another police officer coming in on the other side. Actually, I didn't see how those fences work, but it almost looks like he's driving back here where I was looking at this armored Tyrant tank. Oh man, see, he's probably on the other side. That's okay. I don't see no lights or anything. Oh, yeah, he's over there. Sneaky. Yeah, he won't come around. This is where they normally would park, right here, I think. But I can see his red lights up in the awning up underneath there. If you look up on that top awning on the roof, See where he's got his foot on the tail lights. Sneaky bastards. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and walk back around the front of the property again here. And maybe the fence just shut over there. I think he's still in it. We can go over there and see if if he'll say anything. Oh yeah, man, this is crazy. Yeah, this place, I don't know why, it just scares the hell out of me. I've never even been here before. It seems like every time I flip on the news, I hear something about Fort Myers, Fort Myers, Fort Myers. Now there is another, like a newer one down here somewhere I haven't been yet. That'll probably be my next trip or two. I'm gonna end up going to the other Fort Myers Police Department. Because I hear it from looking on if you can see it on the Google Maps and satellite imagery, it's huge. Yeah, I think that's why he's over there. It seems like every time, like at Cape Coral PD, they did that the first night. They would come out a different gate. Because I think they were seeing my ET arms come up over the fence with a camera. I ain't gonna lie, that would scare the hell out of me too. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I got that earlier. Honor, ethics, accountability. Let's hope they take accountability, respect, and teamwork. These are all the things that we should be looking for, I guess, in a police officer, but they've yet to be seen. Yeah, he probably, oh no, he's still out there. So he probably got out of the car and kind of snuck around on foot. See, what did I tell you? I was around one side, he sat over there for a while, and now I can't tell if he's going to park on the other side over there. So we'll give him a minute. And actually, instead of me going up through the parking lot here, we're gonna act like I'm just walking like a normal person that I am. Well, to some extent I'm normal. I'm gonna head around the side street here. Yeah, he's just sitting there. Yeah, it's kind of odd because I know he's seen me through the parking garage because he sat there for a second and then he pulled in and sat over there, and now he's not really he's not in a parking spot. He's just kind of hanging out in the middle of the parking lot. So could be taking his stash out, putting it into another vehicle, or who knows. It's Friday night. Yeah, good luck with that. He ain't never gonna find where I park. Especially in downtown down here on a Friday night. There's so many little alleys and stuff that cut off and behind buildings they can't follow you in cars. It's just like, I don't know, unless they pull out the drones or they pull out that SUV or that military vehicle over there. All right. So we are going to work our way up slowly to our buddy here. Because I don't even think he knows I'm over here. He's got them tinted windows. Oh, there he goes. He's turning around now that he sees me. Oh, he's coming out another gate. Well, let's see what happens here. Because he's actually coming out the fence here. Let's see if he violates my rights. There he goes. Everybody's seen him look at me. Oh. He didn't say nothing, but he gave me a nice look, ladies and gentlemen. So, oh, he's backing in a spot now. See over here, like I'm looking at the library. He might be because he backed into a parking spot, and now there's another officer coming out. So should be pretty interesting. And again, what we're looking at over here is the Greyhound or the city bus station or whatever. That's what they got over there. Oh, there goes my buddies right there. Is he checking his gun on me? Seriously? See this guy? He's got his hand on his gun right now. Oh shit, no. I just got that on camera too. He's over here playing with his holster and his gun while I'm out here sitting here walking. So I did say... I'm sorry? Oh no, that's fine. I appreciate it though. The officer actually just offered me a tour. I might do that in the daytime. Hey, I appreciate that. I might take you up that on the daytime at some point if that's all right. Cool. You guys have a good night. Really nice officers. See, that's the way it should be. Nice and polite. I mean, if it was everywhere out here, we wouldn't have any problems. But clearly did not violate any of my rights and offered to take me on a tour. That's pretty awesome. So I think I will take them up on that, just not at nighttime with just two officers standing in the parking lot and one playing with his pistol. So I think I'll probably hold off on that, even though he was probably just messing around. But yeah, no, I don't think I would want the tour tonight. Well, there you have it, guys. I actually had my first contact with these two gentlemen over here. Really nice. But yeah, they didn't even they didn't approach me. They're just talking and asked me how I was doing and offered me a tour. And I just basically just, well, I keep reconnecting and disconnecting here. Well, that was pretty awesome. So basically, until I get home tonight, it's so far so good. They're passing their audit. And especially it was more than Cape Coral because I actually got contact this time. And it was just to ask me how I was doing, not what I was doing, and to offer me a tour of the Fort Myers Police Department. So keep that in mind, folks, if you're ever in the area. You know, come on over to Fort Myers Police Department and they offer free tours. Or at least this guy did. Yeah, this duck is tripping me out. Now he's up here laying on top of the sign. Fort Myers Police Department. City of Fort Myers Police Department. Quack, quack. Awesome. And this is kind of a perimeter out here. Yeah, definitely passed for sure, man. I just love that building off to the right there, straight ahead. That's part of that parking garage and that jail system, the Justice Center. So we're gonna actually go down here one more time to the drive down here, because they could be here now because like I said, I was out here filming for a while, so there's probably some live cams and. Somebody inside probably said, well, there's somebody out here walking around with a camera. I haven't seen anybody sitting off parking lots or sitting in parking lots or, spying on me or anything like that, which I wouldn't have a problem with. I just, I have no problem. You can come up and ask me how I'm doing. But to come up and ask somebody what they're doing, when you got a camera and video in your hand, it's like, what do you think the answer is going to be? Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the best contact I've had. Well, that's really the best. And, even like you said, the ducks are awesome. The ducks were just as nice as the officers. They just sat there and chilled and ate and was just like, yeah, what's up? They did not mind being on the camera, that's for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is definitely a pass, unless something happens from here to the end of the street here. But I think we're gonna go ahead and cut this live feed out. And if you guys are still around, probably in the next, I don't know, half hour, maybe next half hour, I'll probably go live again back over at Cape Coral PD. And that one's probably not going to be a real long live stream. I'm just going to be going into the lobby basically. We'll see how it rolls over there, see what kind of traffic's over there. If it's not too bad and it's just really dead, we'll see how it goes. But I do appreciate everybody watching this, and cool, went pretty good. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.